Hey there, thanks for watching. This is The Well-Behaved Wallet, where we talk about mindset, motivation, and making or saving money. I'm coming at you with a side hustle update, sort of state of the union. We are fast approaching fall, and I am hoping to make a few changes to, not say changes, some updates to the channel, my life, my business, that will help me reach my goals. So I'll just jump right into it. As you can tell, I am coming at you in kind of a new setup. It's terrible. I mean, please excuse, it's a work in progress. But the wonderful thing is that it is a space that I had been meaning to use for this purpose of sitting down and being able to talk to you, and to ultimately, hopefully, create content that helps move you from sitting on the sidelines to taking action in your life. And that is a room in my house that I just spent the past 2 days, like solidly 2 days, the past 20 hours in the past 2 days, decluttering, setting up, and getting ready. And I was able to film in here, which is my ultimate goal, and I'm so happy to be able to do that and to have achieved that portion of the goal in my decluttering journey. Stay tuned. I will be putting out a video of how it got done. It was hairy, man. It always takes longer. Usually it takes longer than you think, and this is no exception. It took a long time to get done, but it did get done, and I'm really happy about that, because I just feel like if you have a clean space, a clutter-free space, you can think better, and I want to have that effect on the spaces that are around me, and just to bring order into chaos, which is something that I've really worked hard on cultivating that ability to do in life and in space and in business. So that's number one, is I'm coming at you in a new space. And again, I ask you to be patient as I kind of try to work to decorate and get things up. That's not my forte. I'm a very minimalist person in all regards. But yeah, and I'm just noticing that this bookcase is like kind of not straight, so that's gonna drive me nuts. But again, I'm just getting it done. Minimum viable product, which is that. So that is update number one. Update number two is, let's see which order to say this in. So I guess the second thing is, by the time this goes out, I will be at FinCon. This will go out on a Saturday, and FinCon runs from Wednesday through the end of the day Saturday. So I'm really excited for that. I am super excited to meet Mary from A Merry Life, Rachel Lynn, and I'm going to be rooming with Julia, City Girl on a Budget. I am so excited to meet all three of those wonderful ladies and to spend time with them. Really looking forward to it. And I can't wait to get to see them and to absorb the knowledge. I'm excited for Ramit Sethi's keynote, because I did take his Earn 1K business course, which was phenomenal, and which is the reason I have the eBay income that I have today. So I'm excited to learn from him. He lives right here in the city in New York, so I'm excited to kind of see what he's got going on, to hopefully meet him in person. I haven't even thought about that. Like, I've been so busy with this project, decluttering, and kind of other stuff I had going on in the background, that I hadn't thought about like who I wanted to see and how I wanted to structure my time at the conference. But I'm sure there will be time. I'm going to be driving to Baltimore, picking up Julia, and then she rented an Airbnb, and I am going to give her half of that. She very graciously did that, which, heads up, tickets for FinCon are cheaper the earlier you buy them. They don't get any cheaper closer to the day. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was kind of on the fence about whether or not I would go. And Julia kind of really motivated me to actually take action and buy the ticket, because we talked about rooming together way back in January. So she was sort of my kick in the gut to keep going, or kick in the pants to keep moving. But so just to give you an idea, she paid $295 in February, and I paid $495 in June. It makes me sick to think about it, but so just so you know, if you're on the fence, wondering about, when should you buy your FinCon ticket, sooner rather than later, ideally in September for next year. So I'm fully anticipating having a wonderful time, and I hope to be able to buy, to want to come back next year. That's my hope. So that is sort of update or bullet point number three, or thing number two. Thing number three is an investment that I have decided to make. So FinCon is an investment for sure. There's the ticket, the lodgings, the food and and drink there. So that's an investment, absolutely. And I would say, because it's close and I'm about 4 hours away from DC, so I can just drive, I would say on average, I'm going to be spending $600 to $800 total on that. Again, it was in my budget. I kind of had to move some numbers around to make it happen, which I'm not super happy about, but it just is. So that is what I got going on there. So that was update 2. Update number 3 is another investment that I'm making, that I have made in the business, and it's a course that I decided to take, and I'm not even going to tell you what course it is. I will tell you how much it costs and how I'm planning to use it and what I hope to get out of it. So I plan to share exactly what it is and to let you know more about it once I have kind of a chance to absorb it more and to figure out how best to use it. So it costs $89.99 a month, and you can cancel at any time, and I guess that's for the life of however long you want to be there. What it is a course platform, so it gives you access to this particular individual's courses, every course that they do, and you can kind of work your way through it. And essentially it teaches you how to build an online business that generates $100,000 per year. That's $833 per month, and roughly $400 per day. And it's via online platforms. So it originally started out in the area of blogging, but it's more than just running a blog. It teaches you how to find the niches that you serve, how to find your communities, find your tribes, figure out what you're going to help them do, and figure out how to do it. So, that's something that I'm taking right now, and I'm in the midst of doing this. I just signed up in August, at the end of August, I want to say 30th or 31st. It was one of those where I was like debating right up until the end, and I thought to myself, I can cover that amount, $89.99, with what I'm earning from my eBay business, and I can cancel it at any time. No commitment. You can just, if you don't like it, you can stop, and why not? What do I have to lose? $89 that I'm making anyway. So that was my thought process behind whether or not to do it. So the loss was rather low, the risk was low, and the reward was high. If it actually works and I end up building a business that generates $8,000 a month, that's my ultimate goal. So that is something I'm working through right now. Again, it's a course platform, but it's also a forum and community discussion group, which I like, but I feel like there are a lot of people that are like me in the situation that I'm in. Women looking to build their businesses, just support, themselves and their families. So, which is great, and I fully support that. I don't really find a ton of diversity in experience, which I was kind of a little bit wary of. Some people might not. Some people might love seeing people that look like them, that are in their situations. But I kind of was looking for, again, maybe people a little bit further on down the road than I am currently. But I love the idea that there is a community forum. So let me go back to the course platform itself and how I'm using it. So it's fall, we've just passed Labor Day, and I feel like I'm sending myself back to school. And my goal for this course was to dedicate at least 60 minutes a day working the exercises. He gives you like a breakdown of exactly like what questions to answer and how to figure out what community you serve and how you're going to serve them, and how best to work on products that serve, or products or services that serve this niche. They're very comprehensive exercises, and I am just in the first module, or like the first, I worked through the first, I want to say 3 modules of like a 12 module program, and they're like 8 or 10 different programs. So I've got a lot to get through, and I've just read through them. I haven't done any of the exercises yet. So there's a lot of material, and I'm really looking forward to diving into it. So that's what I'm working on. And my goal, again, is to just be really consistent in working the material. It's not, and already, so I think I bought this on Thursday, and with the decluttering project that I was doing over the Labor Day weekend, and then some other like social commitments that came up. I've already missed like 3 of the days, 3 out of the 5 days that I've had the course, and I'm like, wow, this is not going as I planned. But here's the thing too, like this was in the very first module that I did, was the idea that time is the enemy of time. And it's not that it's an enemy, it's just a fixed thing that is moving on. You can never get more time. You can make more money, but you can't get back time. And there will always be things that come up. There will always be social obligations. There will always be more cleaning or decluttering or simplifying projects that come up. There will always be family things that come up. Your task, my task, is to make things happen no matter what, to devote that time to building your business, to cultivating your brand no matter what. So that is how I am using this course. And again, I'm not even going to tell you what course it is until I kind of get a better feeling for how it works and how I'm using it, and seeing how, just to give you sort of a fuller idea of my true thoughts on this course, which so far I love it. So I fully anticipate being able to provide a positive review and let you know more details about that. So that is where I am this Side Hustle Saturday. I hope that you are having a fabulous and productive side hustle day as well. Let me know what you're up to and what you're excited about in your business, what you're looking forward to as we move into fall and those last few months of the year. I can't believe it. Whatever. No, it's just the year. The year moves by. It always seems like it moves fast. Day to day is slow, but you look back and you're like, wow, that went really fast. The challenge is to make time your friend and work for you. So that's where it is today. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you will keep watching.